What it do, 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 what it do. Back at you with another one. So, on this one, man, I got to talk about Mike James. So, apparently, he said that Steph offensive package is like one dimensional. How he plays is one dimensional. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to let y'all hear exactly what he said, and then we're going to come back and we're going to talk about it. So, all right, hold on.
Steph.
How he plays and how he gets stuff off, it's just kind of one dimensional at times. If we put Luka, Embiid, Bron, KD, and Giannis on any team in the world, they gonna be who they are right there as soon as you put them in there. I don't know about that for Steph. I think it's a little murky for Steph.
All right, so you heard that, right? Now, me personally, I totally disagree with that. Like, I think you can't hold a player playing within the confines of a system against them just because, like, if you look historically, the most successful teams play within a system. So I don't necessarily feel like playing in a system mean you not as good. Honestly, I feel like playing in a system actually mean you better. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jordan got the most success in the triangle, playing in the system. When he was playing what I call the give me the ball offense, he wasn't successful. He was putting up stats, but he ain't started winning yet. Once Phil came, they implemented the system, they started winning. Because the thing is, like, with systems, they don't make the stars better. The system is to help the supporting cast stay engaged in the offense. So that way it keep the defense even because everybody's involved. So then theoretically it end up making it actually easier for the superstar, so it come back around. So if you play in a style of play where it's one guy and he just go try to score, you know what I'm saying? That's easier to stop than when you playing in the system and everybody eats. They don't know where to send the double. They don't know where to. It make it harder to scheme for. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, let's just look at the playoffs. The Nets played take turns offense. The Warriors played a system. You see the difference of outcomes, right? They basically just clogged up the areas that Durant liked to score from. They just clogged it up. We somebody waiting on you at your spots. It's like they took circles, like he liked to score from here, here, here. So we're gonna have a primary defender here, we're gonna have a secondary defender waiting on him at his spot. Because that's where he gonna end up going. Boom. But with a system where the ball is moving, cutting, picking, and all of that, you can't scheme for that as easily. Like, you see the difference between what happened with the Brooklyn Nets and what happened with the Golden State Warriors. The biggest difference was the system. That was the difference. The talent is not as lopsided as the series showed. It was just the style of play was different. Boston, it's hard for, even if you're a great defensive team, it's hard for you to home in on one individual player when they play the Golden State style of play. Because they're willing to let Poole score. They're willing to let Clay get his. They're going to let Wiggins get theirs. So eventually they're going to break through and get theirs too. So it's the balance. So as far as stuff being one dimensional, I definitely will have to disagree with that. Because, I mean, he can score in a multitude of ways. It's not like he can only score off of picks. I mean, he's a three. It's a new thing. It used to be 3-layer score, right? I'm patenting this as my own. Steph is a 4-layer scorer because the where he shoot from is a whole nother area that is new to the game. So that's the fourth layer. The 3-point line is 3. The mid range is 2, and layups is 1. Steph is a 4-layer scorer because he shoot from so deep that it's like you not even mentally thinking somebody gonna shoot yet. Like your defensive instincts do not tell you that he gonna shoot yet. That's how far he shoot from. So no, he's not one dimensional. He's too skilled overall offensively to be one dimensional. Now I would say, just for argument's sake, it may be a player like Clay that is probably 80%, 90% off picks, rolls, and creative shots and stuff like that really don't put the ball on the floor, that really don't create his own shot. If you wanted to say a player like that was it, a Reggie Miller or somebody like that, yeah. But Steph can go get a bucket. It's just he has a high understanding of the best way to win. Sometimes the funnest way to play, or the more, it's not the most conducive to winning. All that, yeah, ISO and getting the ball just ISO every time, that can be fun. If you like that, like Kyrie would love that. Just give me that. Give me the ball. I got it. Bop, 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 bop. But winning, you're going to need your team. Systems allows for role players to be involved. Role players are involved, everybody eats. Harder for defenses to scheme on the superstars. Keeps everything balanced. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to definitely disagree with Steph being one-dimensional. So, I'm gonna leave it at that, and I'm gonna see y'all on the next one. Peace.